All right. Good morning. We are live. I need to get to a certain screen here. Anyway, let's hear from one of our sponsors first. Before we get started, we'll hear from Tim.
Hi, my name is Tim McKean, Family First Home Inspections. I've been doing inspections in the Valley for about 17 years. My inspection reports are very user-friendly, very easy to read, easy to understand. And the best part is I email my reports usually within an hour of completing the inspection. I also can order a termite inspection for you, and as an added bonus, I can order a free roof inspection done by a roofing company. My number is 480-577-5501, or you can email me at the address below. Thanks. Have a great day.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
You know, feeling stuck can really be an overwhelming feeling. And, you know, when you start to become stuck, you start doubting yourself. And once you start doubting yourself, you go into these downward spirals of feeling like, I know I should be doing something, but I'm not quite sure what. And then you stay stuck. And then life becomes miserable. You know, it's okay to feel normal. It's normal to feel stuck.
Yes.
However, you don't want to stay there. And so there are things that we could go over that could overcome that feeling of being stuck so that you can finally thrive in the business and in your life. So this week on MidWeek MindFreak, we're going to talk about how do we get you unstuck.
Chuck and Angela run multiple million-dollar companies. They are members of Riz Media's Billionaire Club, have coached and mentored thousands of agents, and are international speakers. They say by radically changing your mindset, not only can you change your outlook on life, but affect the actual results you obtain. Welcome to MidWeek MindFreak.
That's right. Welcome to MidWeek MindFreak. We're excited to talk about this topic because I think there's a lot of people out there that are just stuck going through that mundane and not having any drive. Yeah, that's the good word, Angela, early in the morning. So they feel stuck in their career. They feel stuck in their relationship. They feel stuck in their life totally. And like I said, it's that downward spiral. You know, there's very few people we come across that don't have big dreams, aspirations.
At least the people we surround ourselves with.
Yeah, well, I guess that's a good point. You know, most people want to increase their productivity and their profitability and lead good lives, but they go, what's holding them back? And it is that feeling of being stuck. And being stuck, guys, is going to start in mind. It's a mindset. Wow, that's funny. It's our MidWeek MindFreak. Yes, we talk about the battle always starting. And unless you're permanently changing that mindset, you will always feel stuck. So there's ways that we're going to help you master that, get a better understanding of your emotions, how to manage your time better, and ultimately get you unstuck.
That's right. So first of all, I want to encourage you. It's not any particular person who gets stuck. Even some of the most successful people that we know have periods of time where they feel stuck. And so this is not just for people who don't feel like they're achieving or whatever. But a positive mindset is the most powerful weapon that you have in your quest for success. So what happens is if you're stuck in your mindset, then you start to have feelings of self-doubt. And then that makes you feel even more stuck. So the first thing we're going to talk about tips to get unstuck is what is holding you down. So there's a lot of things that could hold people back or hold people down, but I want to focus on one new aspect of your inner voice. The things that you tell yourself over and over. I heard a statistic just the other day that on average, 80% of people's thoughts are negative. That stinks. That means we have a
crappy life.
I know. That means we have an epidemic of wrong thinking and wrong inner voices. So what's
thinking?
Thinking. That's what Joyce Meyer says. So your inner voice can often be one of the reasons why you're stuck. So what you have to do is there's a couple of things, and then I want you to think of something maybe you've never thought about before. First of all, you have to identify what you say to yourself. If you don't even know what you're saying to yourself, you're going to stay stuck. And that means paying attention. And that's habitual. You know, you have to think. So let's say, and then after you notice, it's not just what you say to yourself. You have to notice how you say it to yourself. Some negative self-talk, I bet you most of it, is phrased as if it's a permanent condition. And I've never really thought about this before, but now I will. So for example, let's say you say to yourself, I'm a failure. That sounds like permanent, right? It's like you're stating a fact that can't be changed. Instead, maybe it's, I failed at this one thing. Like, I'm not a failure, but I failed at this one thing. It's more specific. That implies that next time maybe you won't fail. And another great example, and I'm so guilty of this, I'm fat.
That's just stupidity.
No. Get out your cherub like demeanor, Chuck. Get it out.
Stupidity.
He's going to need it right now because I'm not finished.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not finished. So while he's so depressed he doesn't even know where his cherub like demeanor is.
Stupidity.
Get it out.
Oh, what? I got to bring out my inner cherub-like demeanor.
Okay, so listen.
With your stupidity comments.
Instead of thinking to yourself, I'm fat, that sounds permanent. It sounds like the same category as I'm a woman or I have hazel eyes. It's not the same kind of a comment. Wait, no, I'm not done. Instead, you need to say, I'd like to lose 10 pounds. So identify not only what you're saying to yourself, but how you're saying, and that might help you get unstuck.
Anyway, speaking of stuck.
Oh, she had some kidney stones that were really stuck.
Had to get operated. Wow, what a great topic. Getting unstuck.
Like
sometimes requires surgery. Anyway, the next one is, what ignites your fire? You know, I love this. The most powerful weapon on earth is the human soul on fire. Is your human soul on fire? If you want to get
not
unstuck,
like hellfire, not like hellfire.
If you want to get unstuck and grow, you need to ask yourself, what ignites your fire? What's your passion? Answering that question will help you get closer to your goals, and it will help you master your mindset. You know, I probably could talk to 10 people and ask them what ignites their fire. What are they passionate about? And they probably don't even have an answer. They're not even passionate about that. So what you got to do, guys, is you got to figure out what makes you happy. What drives you? Now, sitting around watching TV or doing that, look, that's not going to make you happy. So you got to understand, what are you passionate about? Because if you're not passionate, that you're driven, any obstacle will stop you. Any obstacle. Yeah. Little things will pop up and just derail you and put you in that stuck position. You know, that's the reason why very few people succeed at a high level. We even talk. We talk to a lot of people that we coach and we train, and here's what happens. Little things pop up that don't go their way, and all of a sudden they just get paralyzed. And guys, I'm going to tell you, it happens to the best of us. So we need, I know I can't breathe in this damn house. So
it really does happen to the best of us, you guys. Well, hello, Daniel Ramsey. You have a great last name.
Yep. Related to Dave.
That would be awesome. So the next one is this one was a huge eye opener for me. I had never really thought about this, or if I did, I forgot. But whose permission are you looking for? So Gary Vee says you don't need permission to chase your dreams. Go execute. And on the surface, I think a lot of people would agree, like, oh, of course I don't need permission. I can go after my dreams. But it surprised me because as I was pondering this thought, I realized I've been stuck by this. I'm so embarrassed to tell you this. There have been several times when I was literally waiting for someone to notice a strength or talent in me and then ask me to step into it. That is embarrassing. Here's what I recognize. That is literally like a form of a victim mentality.
Ooh.
It is, and I want to puke right now, right? So if I perceive...
If you puke, I'm going to puke.
Right, she has a gag reflex. Oh. So if I I perceived that I had a talent or a strength and I wanted to act on it, shame on me for waiting for someone else to, in essence, grant me permission. Here's the deal. No one called me this morning to tell me to get out of bed and go after my goals. And no one's calling you either.
Nope.
You have to go after it. And I realized that waiting for someone's permission, again, it's a victim mentality, which I hate. And if I ever did this, or if I ever do this again, I'm telling you, I want to puke. So besides the permission and favor,
a lot of puking this morning.
because I hate victim mentality and I recognize the little form of it inside of me. I want to get it out. So besides the permission and favor from God, you don't need anyone's permission to go after your dreams. That makes you stop.
That's one. What commitments are you making? I love Vince Lombardi. He's got a great quote. The quality of a person's life is in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence, regardless of their chosen field of endeavor. Understand no matter what you do, you need to be committed to excellence, working in excellence, living in excellence. I go one better. What we do is we live to glorify God. And when you live for that, you don't live for people. So you work excellent unto the Lord, regardless of the outcome of what people think. And commitment's a big deal. And it's a word that this society, I believe, it's gone by the wayside. If your marriage is not as good as you like it to be, check your commitment.
That's right.
If your relationships with your kids are not where they need to be, check your commitment. If you're not earning the money that you like to earn, check your commitment. It all boils down in oil.
Oil boils.
Well, yes, oil does boil. It all boils down to commitment. I think being stuck really gets summed up in that one word of commitment. What are you committed to? So some of you may go, well, I know I did. What is commitment? What is the definition of commitment? It's an agreement or a pledge to do something. It's a promise or firm decision to do something. And it usually evokes a strong sense of intention and focus. Guys, they culminate all that. Those are some strong words. I don't think many of you guys are committed to anything. I think soon as something happens, poof, you're gone. That goes for relationships with your wife, your husband, significant other, friends, family. Soon as something doesn't go your way, gone.
Yep.
We talk about this.
Tapping out.
You know, how many weddings do you sit through? And what do they do at every wedding? They take vows, commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And I listen, and I actually laugh now when I go to weddings. I say this all the time. Divorce rate is like skyrocketing.
Mm-hmm.
And yet people will stand on that altar or wherever and go, till death do us part. In sickness, in health, in rich, in poor. That's a commitment.
Better for worse.
For better, for worse. And then all of a sudden, something don't go your way.
Yeah, I'm out.
Gone.
Sucks.
Guys, if you're not succeeding in life, it's because you don't understand the word commitment. Commitment is huge, guys. So if you want to move forward, guess what? Stop making excuses, take ownership, and commit to the work and accept no excuses, only results. You will change your life.
Yeah, you will. And there's a quote by Ken Blanchard. There's a difference between interest and commitment.
Yes.
When you're interested in doing something, you do it only when it's convenient. When you're committed to something, you accept no excuses, only results.
Yeah. How about, Rachel, if you show me your calendar, here's the funny thing. Some people don't even have a damn calendar.
Oh.
They just have a calendar to see what today's date is.
That's true. And the last one that I have is, what change are you seeking? Oh, hello.
Let's see.
Let's see. That's a long one.
Yes. You are the boss. Yep. You know what? One of the main reasons why most agents fail is because they're their own boss.
I know. They should fire themselves. So the last one is, what change are you seeking? And this is real quick, but I think it's a nice tweak to think about. It's another way to think about goal setting. Instead of asking yourself when you're goal setting, what do I want? Like, what am I going after? Maybe you need to ask yourself a little bit of a different question. What change are you seeking? It's a kind of another way to look at things. In fact, I think that your goals might be even sharper and more relevant if you think of things this way. And sharp, relevant goals ignite more passion. And then that will help you to go forth and achieve and get unstuck. Because when you're focused and passionate, it becomes a lot easier to not get stuck.
Yeah. So I'm going to say something, and a lot of people that are listening right now need to hear this. The road to success is hard. And when I talk about success, I'm not just talking about money. I'm not talking about business. I'm also talking about life. Being successful in life, like to me, to have a successful marriage, that's important. So I use that term in everything I do, success. So the road to success is hard, and it's always full of obstacles and adversity. If you doubt yourself one bit, you won't be able to attain the success that you deserve. And guys, that is a big deal out there. I'm hoping this changes some people's lives. Commit to what you're doing, work excellent, and understand that it's a mindset. You need to change your mindset.
Yep, and that is actually our passion on changing your lives if we can.
So guys, have a great day.